Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Hey, I have a question for you. What do you think we'll find if we flip that log? Let's find out. Ooh, a worm. And nothing much else. Hi everyone, my name is Liz and I love learning new things. Would you like to join me in learning new things today? It's early spring here in Schmeekley Reserve, and it's the perfect time to find one of my favorite creatures, the blue-spotted salamander. Right underneath our feet, a blue-spotted salamander has everything it needs to survive. Do you think blue-spotted salamanders would live in a lake or in smaller ponds? Blue-spotted salamanders prefer little ponds like the one behind me over lakes like our Lake Joannis. Now, why might that be? Well, it's actually because fish can't survive in these small ponds. In the larger lakes, like Lake Joannis, there are lots of fish who might eat the salamanders or their babies, so they prefer to live in these safer ponds. This is another example of good blue-spotted salamander habitat here in Schmeekley. So what's the best time to find blue-spotted salamanders? Actually, right now. It's early spring and it's been raining a little bit, and the weather is just starting to warm up. They're just like me. I start to go outside once the weather gets nicer and warmer after a long cold winter, and that's when our blue-spotted salamanders are becoming active again as well. So the best place to find salamanders, which is what we're going to try and do today, is to look in the leaf litter near these ponds or under down logs. They like to stay where it's cool and moist. So, let's go try and find some salamanders. Ooh, a slug. Ooh, lots of worms under that one. Nothing. So we didn't end up finding any salamanders today, but that's okay, because we found something really cool as well. We found a bunch of food that they eat. Blue-spotted salamanders will eat those worms, slugs, and crunchy little bugs that we found all under those logs that we just flipped. Here is a blue-spotted salamander that I found last year in Schmeekley Reserve. Look at how cute. You'll notice that it gets its name from its blue spots on its body. Those blue spots actually help break up their figure so that predators are less able to see them among the leaf litter. It's important to note that if you do find a salamander, you should not pick them up. They have very sensitive skin, and the oils or other things that you might have on your hands could really harm them. Blue-spotted salamanders will migrate to these ponds in the spring so that they can find each other and breed. You heard me right, I said migrate. They actually travel distances to be able to get to these ponds. They don't live there full time. Now let me ask you a question. Do you think blue-spotted salamanders are going to be active and moving and migrating during the day or at night? Well, if they were active and moving during the day, they might get dried up by the sun. So they move around at night. And often they move around when we're getting those nice warm evening rains that we get in the spring. This frog crossing sign just outside of Schmeekley encourages drivers to slow down so that they don't hit frogs that are moving in the spring. It also applies to our blue-spotted salamanders who migrate across these roads
to get to their ponds in the spring.
I hope through this video you discovered a little bit more about what's right beneath your feet here at Schmeekley Reserve, and you found out how cool blue-spotted salamanders are. Comment down below if you have ever found a blue-spotted salamander or a salamander. I'd love to hear your stories. Overall, I would like to thank you for coming along with me today. Even if we didn't find any blue-spotted salamanders, we sure discovered a whole lot more about the world right beneath our feet here at Schmeekley.